y'all, and welcome to the show. Happy weekend! So my guest today is a talented rapper who's been in the game for quite some time. He started rapping in 1992, and this year he's set to release his 6th studio album. His new single is titled For the Ladies, and we're about to find out why he is boss. I have here with me 2SHOTZ. What's up, 2SHOTZ?
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You look nice. I like you're giving us swag with the chain and the sunglasses. Why don't you want me to see your eyes? What are you hiding behind the glasses?
You might just fall for me.
Oh, wow. Okay, he has a mesmerizing gaze.
Well, it's kind of like
I was right. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me too.
So, obviously, your mom didn't name you 2SHOTZ. Your real name is William Orioha. Did I say that right? Okay, I'm asking. Did your mama name you 2SHOTZ?
No. But
okay.
Eventually, I put it in my certificate. It's part of my name.
So who actually started calling you 2SHOTZ? How did you come about that?
I would say that name stuck to me. It stuck to me for about, 20 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it started from when I was in high school. I used to play this basketball game in my school, and I actually brought back the game because it was extinct for a couple of years. So when I came in, Lagos boy, we like basketball and all that stuff. So I brought it back, and we had this tournament, and my school was about to lose, and I was the shortest guy as well. So it was. I know what you're thinking.
I didn't say anything.
So, we were about to lose, and I pulled off a Stockton on the other team. I made two-pointers.
Nothing but net, huh?
Yeah, and then you went through, and everybody, you made 2 shots, and then we won, and it stuck to me.
2 shots, anya biala biakaingawa. Genunte ejokwano. If them no one make we sing, na them sabi. If them no one make we shine, na them sabi.
I didn't like the name because it didn't sound like a proper name. So I started to tell people not to call me that. But you know how it is when you tell people don't do that. That's when people do that, and then it kept on and stuck to me. And when I was out of high school, I started to really concentrate on my music and try to, I tried a couple of names, so very funny names. So one day my brother just told me, look, you know what, why don't you just stick to that name that people know you from high school, so in case you blow up someday, you will have a story to tell, with the name. And I stuck with it, and that's how it happened. I became 2SHOTZ.
Listen to my song, and what it took me to stay this long. I came since 1992, and all the stress I had to get into. 2SHOTZ, man, is a household name.
So how did music come into your life?
I think my life started from my high school. Everything about me started from my high school. In secondary schools, in high school, you have students, the SS2s and SS3s.
Yeah.
And then you always find out that there were bad ones, bad boys and bad girls and everything. So behind or by the side of my school dining hall, there were always this set up group of boys who used to always go there, go chill and freestyle, beatbox or beat the chest. And I found that fascinating, watching them say lines and after lines and after lines and making sense and saying something, and they're not tired. I'm like, this guy's not stopping. He just keeps going and going and going, and then he stops, the next guy goes, and I'm like, how are they doing that? That's amazing.
My name is 2SHOTZ. When I step on stage, bitch, give me 2 meals for my minimum wage. Cause when I rage, they hold down my lava the face. From the weather any day, in the water I wade. I did fly.
Let's talk a little bit about your family background.
Yeah.
You look like a troublemaker. I can just tell. You just look.
Ow.
You look like you got into a lot of trouble as a kid. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I did.
See, I was right.
Yeah, I did. I was always up to no good. People were always accusing my mom for spoiling me, and because my mom loved me more, even till now. She still doesn't want to accept that I'm grown up. So I had that whole bad boy steez in school and everything, so I was always in trouble. I was always up to no good.
What was the most trouble you ever got into at school? Like, what did you do that?
I got into a lot of trouble.
Did you ever get expelled?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was always Not lucky, but I was always swift. You would never catch me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did. Yeah, that was well, but I guess it was part of growing up. That's what made me who I am today.
Coming up next on EO Now.
You kind of disappeared and went away for a little bit. Why?
I needed that break to rediscover myself.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we've been chatting with rapper 2SHOTZ. So, obviously you've been rapping for a minute, but you kind of disappeared and went away for a little bit. Why?
Yeah, I took like a year and a half break. Everything was clogging me. My head was filled with so much. I needed new ideas. I guess it happens to everyone. When you're doing the same thing for a long time, after a point, you kind of like run out of, much to do, ideas and stuff like that. And then, personal issues. So it was just a lot. I guess I was just clogged, like I said. So I needed that break to rediscover myself, then sort out so many other things that I needed to sort it out in my life. So I was like, you know what, I need a break.
Where did you go?
Well, I was in the US. I just wanted to chill, not be around Nigeria, not be around people that I know, not be around work, and all of that. I just wanted to try being another person. I actually missed it, so I was like, you know what? All this, just chill. I'll be right back. So I went, had a recess, but stylishly I was working. I was working, stylishly, meeting people, getting connects, getting contacts, doing stuff, and then trying out other, lines of business as well. Yeah, and by the time I thought that, okay, I've had enough, and I was missing Nigeria, I was missing a whole lot of stuff. I felt like I was missing out on something, and everyone was like, yo, 2SHOTZ, what's going on? Facebook, Twitter, everyone was like, yo, man, what's going on? Put out something. When are you gonna, because I was still active, even though I wasn't, doing anything, but I was still active online, like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram was very, very fully functional. So I kept getting all those questions, and I felt like, okay, I felt like I was cheating people. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta go back. So I came back and put out one song. That's what led to my first single.
For the ladies, wine and for me. 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 Say no money you want it.
Tell us about that song. If the title wasn't self-explanatory enough.
Well, it is.
What's for the ladies about?
Well, it just means that, well, it's a man's world, but the ladies run it. That's what it means, basically. There was also this scandal that was going on, about me and stuff like that in the Big Brother house, and all of that was just funny to me, and I was like,
what scandal? Whatever do you mean?
Well, there was this scandal about, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea.
Well, there was this scandal about me and a certain lady in the house.
We can mention names. It's okay.
Well, there was this kind of certain lady in the house, Ada, and there was this news about me being her to black and blue, and I was like, oh my God, that's really funny. I found it really fascinating and funny, but I was like, okay, whatever, but still, that still goes along with what I'm trying to put out. So For the Lady song was another angle for me to say, you know what, I don't know what that is, but this is who I am, this is what I am. I love women. I support the womanhood, I respect it, and I decided to put out that song coincidentally.
Speaking about the scandal that you brought up, I mean, I feel like situations like this is always a case of he said, she said.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody was there, so nobody would really know the truth, but I'm just curious to get your thoughts. Like, I mean, they say where there's smoke, there's fire, Why do you think, if this is all a lie, why do you think she would say that about you?
Well, to me, it's all a game. The Big Brother house is like a game. it is a game actually, not like a game, you know. So everyone tends to plot a strategy to win, and most times than usual in Nigeria, things like that are overlooked somehow. But in places like South Africa and other parts of the world, you know, women are taken really seriously, and anytime that comes up, you know, there's some sort of pity and attention drawn towards whoever is saying he said, you understand? So if you can pull up that kind of strategy and draw attention to yourself, then the more votes you get, the more longer you stay in the house. Every time there's a Big Brother show that comes up, I always know someone, and I personally know the people who are there. So inside the house, I can relate to what the person is doing and who the person is outside, because I know. And then when they're outside, I understand the whole works, the whole stardom. It probably lasts about 3 months, and that's it. You know, and it goes with what you can do after 3 months or after you're out of the house. So if you can create whatever you need to create while you're in the house to draw attention, whether it's pity, whether it's scandal, whatever. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
You could go. I don't feel offended because in a stylish way, this whole thing was happening while I was in the States, and it was still keeping my buzz going. So yeah, so
no, I guess they say all publicity or bad publicity.
Whatever kind of publicity is publicity
or whatever. Yeah. Describe your bedroom.
The walls in my bedroom are purple. The rug is purple.
Somebody likes purple.
Yeah. The curtains are a mixture of light yellow, orange, and purple. Then the doors are orange. Then the wardrobe, it's a light shade of brown. And there's a fridge. There's a small bedroom fridge by the corner, and on top of it is my flat screen TV. On the side is my PS3. Oh yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by and gisting with us on EL Now. I love the story of you kneeling down with your hands up
in my head.
In the air. That was a good one. All right, guys, that's all the time we have on the show today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.